Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel for another interesting video. In today's video, I'm going to share with you something that is going to educate you, especially women, because women are victims of manipulation. Women are victims of physical abuse. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some type of men that any lady should avoid if she wants to feel the peace of mind. The first type of men that ladies should avoid are emotional manipulative men. Like emotional manipulative men are men who use emotion, like they use emotional techniques to control and have access to you, something like that. Like they use the emotional techniques to put you in their box and lock you there and have all the control over you, and you think like you have lost your identity. If you find yourself in a scenario, especially in a relationship, where you think like you are not your real self, because the man is the author, the man is everything, the man is the one, he has captured all your thinking, all your perception, and put in his pocket, and he's the one controlling how you feel, how you think, and how you act. Just know that you are in the wrong direction, because at the end of the day you are going to feel lost, and the time for you to regain your real self, when that time shall come, it will be a problem, because that person is not going to allow you to dissociate from that intimidation. Like he's not going to allow you to get out of your comfort zone, because he has put you in a box. Like that is an emotional manipulative technique that men use to put women in one place. And ladies, they really suffer because they don't experience the peace of mind. That is the first type of men that you should avoid, because you ladies, you guys are victims of manipulation, victims of physical abuses, victims of so many things, especially when you follow social media. You just realize that women are victims of so many things, and at times they are victims of their actions and their choices. Yeah, this is the first type of man that you should avoid as a woman, especially emotional manipulative men. They use intimidation, threaten as a way to put you in a box so that they can get access to you and control you and have power over you. And that is their technique. They use emotional tactics and techniques to put you in a place where they are the only one to tell you to move, to do like this and do that. The second type of men that women should avoid, if they want to experience the peace of mind and minimize the chances of being victims in their lives, are men who use physical assault, or men who use physical abuse to solve their problems. If you find yourself in a relationship with a man, ladies, and that man, the only way for him to resolve problems is to beat you, or to attack you verbally or physically. The thing that you have to do is to get rid of that relationship, because in long run it might cost your life, or he might send you in a direction of disability. Yeah, like let me take use this simple example. How many people are dying? How many people have lost their life because they are in a relationship where the only means to resolve problems is via fighting, is through fighting? Like if you find yourself in a position as a woman where your master, your man, the only way he can solve the issue is to beat you, the only way he can resolve the problem is to beat you verbally, physically, any type of assault, you have to get rid of that relationship because you find yourself in a position where you are going to suffer. You are going to suffer and things are not going to favor you in long run. Another type of men that women have to avoid for them to feel the peace of mind is a liar. You know, as a man, like you have to lie because in the perception of ladies in general, when you tell the truth, they forget you, but when you lie them, they believe you. That is how men have conceptualized and approaches ladies with this technique. Men have conceptualized this approach like if I approach a woman with a lie, she has maybe 60% to validate my request. But if I approach her telling her the truth about my life, I have something like 15% of being successful with her. This is why men sit down and they become expert at lying. They become experts. They create stories. They create events. They create even money that they don't have. They create so many stuff so that they should tell these ladies and they should believe them and get along with them. And most of the men do that because they just want to sleep with you. Yeah, yeah. And we have to be clear. Any man who approaches you, his intention is to sleep with you. That is the truth, and you have to believe it. But after sleeping with you, 90% of the men do not want to disappear. What makes most of the men disappear after sleeping with you is maybe your behavior, is maybe the way you say things, or maybe you act, or maybe you are. That is why most of the guys they approach you, yeah, they want to sleep with you, but after sleeping with you, not all of them want to disappear. Some of them they want to stick and do a serious relationship or be in a serious relationship with you. But at the end of the day, you might be the person to decide, or he is the person to decide to disappear or to stay with you. My point is, if you find yourself in a relationship with a man who lies, he can promise you an elephant and give you nothing. Just know that you are not in the right place. If this man promises you a car and gives you nothing, just use his promises to get access in your body or in your life. Just know that that person in future, it is going to be a very hectic and stressful relationship. You have to get rid of it so that you should minimize the chances of being victims in the coming year or in the future. Yeah, that is another point. If you are in a relationship with a man who lies, he's a big liar, he's an expert at lying, you have to get rid of that relationship for you to minimize the chances of being a victim tomorrow or in future. And this is another interesting point. Yeah, if you are in a relationship with a man who seems arrogant, who seems stingy, let me put like that, everything is about himself, all the decision that he takes favors him, everything is about him, like he favors himself and put you aside. Like just know that in future it is going to be really frustrating because I've come along so many scenarios in which the women are exposing the the way their ex-boyfriend, ex-husband, or ex-fiance used to treat them when they were in a relationship. Like they used to say, oh, this man, he has never helped me with anything. He has not been providing. He has not been taking care of me. I think at times, ladies, you guys are the problem. because at times you want to prove to the man that you are capable of taking care of yourself. And any man wants a woman who is capable of taking care of herself, so that he should not inject he should not inject his money into the relationship. And when you prove to a man you are capable, you are good to go, you don't need his help, bro, even if that man was having the intention, or even if that man has the intention to assist you financially, psychologically, or in many ways, the guy might prevent himself from doing so, because you have already portrayed or shows to him, you have already portrayed or showed to him that you are capable of taking your things, you are capable of being in control of your life. Let me come back. That is not the point. The point is, if you find yourself in a relationship with a man who cares about himself, who doesn't care about you, is unable even to spend even 5,000 on you, 10,000 or 2,000 or even 1,000, just know that in future this guy is not going to be responsible. This guy is not going to be ready to spend his money on you, and it is a big question mark. You have to sit down and reflect on it, so that in future when I stress the name future, because I know the joining starts well, but in the middle of the joining, that is where some misunderstanding and direction changes and vision derivation can get in. Like, my point is, if you find yourself in a relationship with a man and that man seems arrogant, everything is about himself, think twice, because arrogant, stingy, huh, just know that you find some problems in long run. Yeah, that was the topic for today, and this video uh, this video is to minimize the chances of women to stay away from men who are going to give them trouble in future. Like, the first type of men were emotional manipulative men. They use emotional tactics to place a lady in a box and have access and have control, because they intimidate her and threaten her. Like, that is the first type of men you have to avoid. The second one are liars, experts, those who have PhD in lying, those who have obtained a master degree in lying. They can tell you stories that do not even exist, just to get access to you. Is it sexually? Is it financially? Is it emotionally? I don't know. But they are experts at lying. They create story, they promise you gold and give you nothing. Just to be with you, just to sleep with you, something like that. I don't know. But at times I ask these ladies, why is it that you have been with this man for a long period of time and that person is unable to even spend 1,000 on you? They say, no, it is because he has been showing affection, and he has been protecting, and he has been there physically for me. I say, okay, why are you complaining now? Why are you complaining now after the relationship has erupted? You get my point? Big liars, stay away from expert at lying. The third one was men who uses physical violence. They cannot think, they cannot take reasonable actions, especially when they are in an impasse in their relationship with their ladies. The only way they think is to beat, to abuse physically, to assault verbally or physically. Stay away from those guys. How many people have lost their life striving for love? Countless, even women as men. And this video is for women. If you find yourself in a relationship where you are being harassed physically or verbally, and you seem like that is not where you belong, you have to disappear from that place and go to a place where you feel respected, you feel valued, you feel loved, and you feel elevated. Yeah. The fourth one was stingy guys. Yeah, stingy guys are those who giving is a problem. Even providing for themselves is a problem. It is a habit. Like giving is a problem, but receiving is not a problem. And this is to tell you, if you find yourself in a relationship with any man who is unable to spend his money on you as a woman, it is a red flag. The way you ladies used to mention or stress it, it is a red flag, and you have to pay attention and know that you are going in a wrong direction. In future, when things shall tend toward you, you will know the type of person you have been dealing with. It is better for you right now to take the right decision and try to think twice and disappear. Yeah, this video is just to minimize the chances of women who are always victims of manipulation, victims of physical assault, victims of emotional manipulation, or victims of narcissism or narcissistic men, something like that. Something like that. I hope you like this video. I subscribe to my YouTube channel for the more coming videos. Thank you. See you next time. Wish to meet you in good health.